finished Love, Lies and Whiskey by Melissa Foster. It's performed in Jewel by Erin, Mallon and Aiden Snow. Their performances were absolutely top-notch, fantastic. I love them both so much and have for a long time, so it was not a surprise when I saw them on the book together. I was like, yes. But you see, what I do when I do that, especially when I'm signing up like this for an ALC, I look down to where it says triggers. There were none. None. And so this is where we go off the rails a little bit with the book, because overall I enjoyed the book. I got emotional in it, I was connected, but there were things that I believe should have been pre-warned. Childhood cancer is a huge trigger for a lot of people, and the fact that a lot of people reading this are parents, and that can be such a fear, and to not have any sort of knowledge going in that you were going to be met with that. And honestly, I think the story would have worked without that storyline. It wasn't an integral part of the plot. It kind of felt like, oh, we need to do something drastic because they've been together since the beginning, when in actuality they could have just had the issue with the father be a bigger thing. And that comes to our second issue that I had. I did enjoy the book, I did enjoy it, but the second issue I had was the fact that when they become a couple and conceive said child, she's 16 and he's 19. She's a child, he is an adult. She is still in high school, he's in college. Why was anybody surprised that her dad was like, absolutely not keeping them apart? Like, I get that he becomes the bad guy and the things that he does is wrong, but at that point, what? She wasn't in a position to consent to a relationship or sexual acts with somebody that was older than her, that has passed that line into adulthood. Because I think this is the thing that people forget. Age of consent isn't a free-for-all. Age of consent is, if it's under the age of 18, is for people of the same age. I don't know. I think, you know, these are things that are going to either pull people into a story or not. And it didn't sit right with me. But again, that's just me. I know other people are going to love it. Go forth, enjoy that. The story itself, taking that away, I think was a really sort of emotional one, even when we take out the fucking trauma of the cancer. They've been apart for so long, 15, 16 years. She believed that he didn't want anything to do with her and their baby. He believed that she got married and had a baby with somebody else. So he missed out on almost all of his child's life. And that is just so gut-wrenching that that was the case. And seeing them reconnect, having that conflict because they both think the other did them dirty, and then realising, actually, no, we were kept apart. People played us. What's going on? The club being a part of it and just be like welcoming her back in, even though it has impacted him for so long. The fact that once they realised they'd been kept apart, their feelings had never really changed, and I did enjoy when they are adults, both of them, and as I think that growth of them being older as well and seeing things differently. We also had this book is like full of triggers, man. There's also animal cruelty. We don't see it, but we see the after effects, and it's discussed what's happened to them. So you have those moments that are really emotional. You have the childhood cancer. You have the way the freaking bikers are with this kid. There's this one scene where, I won't go into detail, but they take him to the clubhouse where he's been told he will not go, he's not old enough, and they take him and he's like, what's happening? And what happens when he's there? I was like, tears, all the tears. It was, I'm going to cry again just thinking about it. So there were elements that I struggled with, but I did enjoy the story. I did connect with it, and I did love their love. And the Whiskies is such a great family, right? The way they are with everybody. Like I say, Aiden Snow. Can you go wrong, really, with Aiden Snow, especially when it comes to a biker? He's got that deep, gravelly, like, voice that I was going to describe it, but then I was like, that might come across as offensive. But I was going to say it sounds like that deep, smoky, whiskey type. I don't know why I'm grabbing my throat when I'm saying it either. But, you know, so I think that really lends itself well to those types of characters. And definitely when it came to Doc and Erin, I mean, it's Erin fucking Mallon, man. Do I need to say anything more? Yes, because she's the femme narrator and she deserves something said about her. But she is just so good that it's like, what do you narrow it down to? But Erin is one of the best male voices in audio, right? Like, have you heard that male voice? Like, delicious. Absolutely nails it. And because of how she does do hers, it paired up so well with Aiden Snow. And of course, when she is in Juliet's in the femme voice, we really get to hear that vulnerability of a parent trying to do what's best for their child, having trauma from her parents, and being surrounded by all this love from the Whiskies. And then, because, you know, life hasn't dealt her enough fucking issues, we're gonna bang in your child's getting cancer too. Congrats. Like, what? And I think that's my most annoying thing. Like, this woman has been through so freaking much already. And the way Erin just voiced that was just outstanding. Yeah, it's a good book. It's enjoyable. Just go in if you do have specific issues, knowing them, and prepare for that.